History will not forget how the Hausas and Fulanis were killed in Wukari town by Governor Darius tribal people, who also have shared among themselves the victims' land. Why did Governor Darius, who changed Dan Anacha of the Tip tribe to Kwararafa, say it's supposed to be so by the history, will not again follow history to collect for the Hausas and Fulanis their land from his tribal people? Why did he also not help the Kuteb tribe to restore Okotakum, as everyone knows that by the history Okotakum is of Kuteb people? Here is the detail of the big story you should not miss. The Taraba State Governor and Honorable Adi Daniel, the Wukari local government chairman, who are of the same tribe, have been proved sponsors of the crisis in Taraba State. The story is ugly, how they jointly defiled the oath they took as the law requires. Though Governor Darius pleaded not guilty of the allegations that he aided the killings and the displacement of a majority tribe in Wukari local government. Viewers can compare below what the governor did to tell if he is only hiding instead to admit that he is the chief sponsor of the crisis that displaced people from their land with the aim to take their land as it is now. Governor Darius denied supporting his tribe to fight another tribe, but was found changing from Dan Anacha, the said tribe's popular town name, to Kwararafa, which is a tribal name of the tribe he belongs to that always fights to take over the said other tribe's ancestral land. He did that without the due process and amidst the crisis. Don't forget, he is the governor who stopped President Buhari from bringing to his state the panel of inquiry, whose aim was to find a lasting solution to the crisis that is of advantage to his tribal people that has not ended over 3 years now. Also, as the chief security officer of the state that Darius is, the soldiers that came and were under his control to end the crisis ended up watching how the displaced tribe were leaving their land and the governor's tribal people were looting their properties and setting their houses on fire. Yet he did not, as a governor, protest those soldiers' actions that were found against the said displaced tribe. Why? It also the duty of the governor to provide IDP camps to the displaced persons in the state. But Governor Darius neither provide a camp to return these people, nor go to bring them back from where they are displaced to. Why? And when some among the displaced tribe discovered that some Nigerian soldiers were stationed in the village they are displaced from and started returning to start a new beginning, Honorable Adi Daniel ordered his militias on the 23rd November 2021, who killed 4 persons from among the people of Toyosha, who returned to rebuild their houses, looking at the soldiers they saw in their area for protection. The victim tribe reported the matter to Governor Darius. However, he did not help them out, which they left again, leaving the soldiers in their area, who even advised them to leave to avoid being attacked again by Honorable Adi Daniel. Recently, the Wukari local government chairman, Honorable Adi Daniel, said they have sold their ancestral land belonging to the displaced tribe, yet the governor did not ask him who sold the displaced people's land, who bought the said land, and where did those who bought the said displaced people's land got their certificate of occupancy from? Why did he not ask as a governor? Now, the said Honorable Adi Daniel's tenure has ended, who brought the destruction of lives and properties, and also witnessed a tribe being sent away from their land in Wukari local government. Yet, in the expiration of his tenure, Governor Darius still retained him as the chairman of Wukari. Why? It is on record even how Honorable Adi Daniel on the 19th February 2021 instead used the Joint Task Force and kidnapped one from the displaced tribe. Also on the 8th April 2020, these people were attacked again, and instead of someone going to help find who were responsible in the attack that led to the loss of lives and destruction of properties, An army commander rather went asking them to produce his 2 missing soldiers, even when these people were crying for the losses. The said army commander's duty did not even cover the state that he went asking for 2 missing soldiers, who according to him got missing the same day, same place and same time that these people were attacked in the neighboring state. They ran and are taking refuge. The attackers were allowed from Wukari to pass through military checkpoints freely and to return freely after attacking these suffering people. Darius, who is their state governor, kept quiet over the news of the attack. Why? It is over 50 times that these people have been attacked. They began to attack them on 1st April 2019 until now. They are not protected in the state called their own. The same thing repeatedly happened to them in many years back. Even though they later returned, their large portion of land is still till date under the control of Governor Darius' tribe. The question is, why would Governor Darius, who changed Dan and Nacha to Kwara to respect history, will not also change to Ayu, which is the displaced tribe's town that is by his tribal people, renamed Sukundi? It is ruled by the court even that the place changed to Sukundi belongs to the displaced tribe, which on 5th May 1975, the governor's tribal people, with no reason, attacked them with the help of the district police in Wukari, as it is their manner to hire the government security to kill citizens for land. The fact is established as because of the attack on this displaced tribe on 5th May 1975, the court ordered them to compensate the victims of the displaced tribe with 100,000 naira. They said matter had court proof, but why is Governor Darius quiet instead to apply history that has court backing to return not only the name Ayu, but to send packing his tribal people who finally have taken the land from the real owners? Also, Okwetakum is of Kuteb tribe by history, and since 1996, after the death of Ukwe Ali Ibrahim Zurtu, the Kuteb people are being frustrated to appointing a king from among them. Why did Governor Darius not consider history as he did in the case of Dan and Nacha with Kwara Rafa to help restore their Ukwe? Rather, for over 4 months now, the people of the tribe of Kuteb are without his full protection and are being attacked by their enemies in the state. History will be too wicked to forget how in 2014 the governor's tribal people killed Hausas in Wukari, who are among the peaceful tribes to associate with in Nigeria. Same fight also affected the Fulanis. Both the Hausas and the Fulanis' lands in many areas in Wukari are taken by the governor's tribal people. I don't want to talk about how the Hausas and the Fulanis' dead bodies, including that of their pregnant women and children, were for burial conveyed in vehicles like animals that are taken from abattoir to distribute to the meat selling point in the town, having been slaughtered. Did the governor help them have access to their lands to respect history as a man who has come to respect the mandate of the history? Is he not rather with his tribal people, ready to tell the Hausas and the Fulanis to regard one as instigating disunity among them with the governor's tribe? Anyone who will not only read the history on how Kwara Rafa came to existence, but also how the Hausas and Fulanis were killed in Wukari and their lands permanently taken away. The governor may even call the police to arrest such person in the name of hate speech. Meanwhile, the Hausas and the Fulanis' land that his tribal people have taken from them in Wukari will never be returned to them to correct the part of the history they don't want to hear. The same thing is happening to the Thief tribe, where pastors and members that are from Governor Darius' tribe found it easy to question the comment on social media from among the displaced people of Thief that are attending same church with them, but to tell their brothers to stop sending away the thief and taking their ancestral land. They will not be like Elijah in 1 Kings chapter 21, verse 18 to 19, where God sent to tell Ahab the consequences of killing Naboth to take his ancestral land. If you have value for lives and properties, please share this message on all your social media platforms to reach the higher authority. For Governor Darius needs to be hindered to operate as governor of Taraba State so as to minimize destruction, but to kill and to render citizens homeless he has aided. In fact, his way of life is in addition putting salt on the injuries of many tribes in the state. Why would Senator Boacha, who also is of the same tribe with Governor Darius and the Wukari local government chairman, will be quiet over the displacement of this tribe? Why is he not going to where they are displaced from Wukari and part of Ibi local government to see how they are living as the senator of the district? Political office holders in Taraba State are advised not to be traditionalists, and may that day never come where it will be legal for people to use political offices to take others' land for their tribe. A message is also sent to the Ibi local government chairman to help stop those who are being sponsored by Honorable Adi Daniel that keep resisting this same tribe from settling in their homelands that they were displaced from. Iboa, which is the land of the displaced tribe. These people refused on 22nd September 2022 that they would not bury one from them that died. It is advised that the Chief of Army Staff look into this matter, for this is not the Nigeria we wish or dream to have. We are the Nigerian soldiers sent to watch this tribe displaced. We know that both to act and not to act, the soldiers don't without a command, who then commanded their presence in Taraba State not to be of help to this displaced tribe. We call on the federal government to deliver her citizens under Governor Darius and to get Honorable Adi Daniel arrested, only which he will tell in details those who are responsible for the destruction of lives and properties, and also who are the reason why people are displaced and why they will not return to their ancestral land. As we thought bullet a gun is nothing, we want to state clearly that in Wukari local government, Honorable Adi Daniel is like bullets that many have used to ruin not only the displaced person's lives, but even that of some among his tribe and other tribes who the growth of their businesses are attached to the displaced tribe's presence in Wukari. The above injustice is why the displaced tribe composed a song. If you have not listened to the song but want to, check the other video on this same YouTube channel. But then, this is what the first verse of the song is saying. My leader, why don't you tell us among the people you have, you heard our voice among them, you may come and see. Our economic trees are all cut down. Our worship centers are destroyed. The houses we built are all burnt down. Even pregnant women lost their lives. Our children's lives, they did not spare their lives. Even our nation's soldiers watched them die. This is where the first verse of the song ends. Viewers, there are so many facts that I will bring to you on this very YouTube channel. If you want to be carried along with the next information that I will bring within 7 days, please check under this video. You will see subscribe. Click on the subscribe. Thanks by Peter Obadiah, the author of The Resolved Decision, The Marketing Justice, Avoid, and The Morning State.